Hi. So as always, I'm a fucking loser. I flunked out of community college and I didn't even really research or anything for this video. Um, and as evidenced by everything else I'm about to say, um, I'm going to talk about drugs. And maybe all of that makes me really qualified to make a video about this. Um, so I've been seeing a lot of hype about psychedelics and stuff lately. Um, I don't want to stigmatize and put people off of them. It's not that I think they're horrible or anything. Um, I don't really agree with like any fear mongering. Like you're not going to like run around sticking babies in stoves or anything, but like they're probably not going to make you like become Gandhi or some bullshit either. Um, they never really did anything in terms of me and my mental health. Um, any benefit, they did benefit me for a couple of days afterwards. Honestly, I have been all over the spectrum of antidepressants. I have tried most SSRIs that you can name. I have tried NRIs. I have tried tricyclic antidepressants. I have tried everything short of like ECT and the magnet stuff. Like I haven't tried anything like that, but I don't think that I would. Just like it all just sounds like I don't really have any faith in available treatments right now. And it's not that. Look, and again, I know I already said that I'm a fucking idiot, but I have a lot of I have experience in and out of therapy and psych wards and in the mental health system, and at least like the layperson's average, like Americans, you know, like whenever you don't have insurance, what they're going to throw you into whenever you're 50, 51. I've never been thrown in for any like problems related to any kind of resistance I have towards nutrition, but I've been thrown in because of attempts that I've made on my life, and it's they've nothing. If anything, like I just kind of felt punished for having problems, and I was definitely scared out of doing anything that like would have either failed or crying out for help again. I was definitely scared out of doing anything like that, so I kind of just became like it just kind of made me like completely agoraphobic instead of acting out. So as it came, I think a lot of times people, I see a lot that like eating disorders and addiction kind of go hand in hand, and I think that we are, especially bulimics, we're kind of or like because I like it's a whole other video, but I kind of think that there's only one eating disorder. But I mean, like if your primary behavior is bulimia, then you're probably very predisposed towards compulsive behaviors, and you might have a proclivity towards addiction, and I kind of think that, and of course, drugs that suppress your appetite are probably really popular within the community. So, I mean, it makes sense that addiction kind of runs wild or is common amongst the eating disordered. Ergo, addictions are very common with eating disorders. And I think they're more they're more common with mentally ill people in general. I don't really like the term mentally ill, but people that are mentally ill, I for lack of a better word, yeah, people that are sick in the fucking head, yeah, they are more likely to do drugs for various reasons for whatever is wrong with them. Like there's like it's like a whole spectrum of shit. Like, I mean, like you could say this about anybody, like about sociopaths, about bipolars, about schizophrenics, about eating disorders, about any combination thereof. We all like drugs. And in our case, I think that there's like some kind of link within, like, of course there's like the self-medication with like the depression, and then there's like us being very compulsive. And psychedelics, they do this, for me anyway, and for a lot of people, like if you get inside your head, they kind of do this thing where, like, a lot of times you can see, like, outside of your life, like you can see inside your life from an outside perspective. And for some people that helps, but in my case it was more like, well, this is your life, this is what you do now, there's really nothing that can be done about it, it is what it is. And you know, like, they're like, people are smokers, people are drinkers, like everybody's got their problems. You know, people, like, there's lots of fear mongering that people like to put on you with eating disorders. And I'm not saying that they're not bad and you should do them, but like, if you have one, you have one. It's like, you know, if it's, people make it out to be like you have this choice to have an eating disorder or not, or you have this choice to go do drugs or not. But I mean, I don't really think it works that way. Like, you're kind of the person that does things like this, or you're not. And I think it's kind of strange that, like, well, it's not necessarily perfect and great, and it's not going to necessarily cure you. I don't think that you should, like, I'm not like an abstinence only, like that doesn't mean that you should necessarily avoid it and not experiment and see if it works for you. I mean, like, fuck it, like, if it I know that this is not like, this is probably nothing, like, after the statement, like, I could probably never monetize myself or whatever. I don't give a fuck. This is what I believe. Like, I seriously think if it gets you to the end of the day, do drugs. Like, if it gets you to the end of the day, binge and purge. Like, if it keeps you going for one more day, fucking do it. It's fucking hard to wake up in the morning sometimes. It's fucking hard to get to the next day. It's fucking hard to just exist. And if somebody tells you to just not do it and to just recover and to just make a decision to come out and do whatever, like, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Um, but I have had some, whenever, it's definitely not like the, you shouldn't go balls to the walls and like go like, don't take that as like be like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna wake up and start snorting a line every morning, you know. Maybe that's not like a license for that. Like, don't that's not smart. Don't do that. I'm just saying, you know, like doing a line every morning is probably like a better alternative than killing yourself. But I mean, like, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But, like, that's where I'm at with it. Like, I mean, you can't really, change people. Like, you can't really, magically fix it and make it all better. Like, I mean, you know, it is what it is, really. Like, there's nothing you can fucking do. Like, you can't arrest people better. You can't psychedelic them better. You can't do any, like, there's no, like, don't go into anything expecting it to fix your life. Don't go into anything expecting it to make you thinner and better and more popular, and like, that's just stupid. Like, you, like, really, we're in the day and age where everybody should know better than that. But whereas it's not as bad as Dare and your teachers and your parents, and you know, it's not like the penultimate evil that it's made out to be. It's not like, you know, the opposite end of the spectrum where users and justifiers and stuff go and say like it's like this great amazing awakening, enlightening, whatever. It's not like the most amazing thing in the world either. Like I've said, like I've had shroom and acid trips where it's been like, you can do this, you're fucking awesome, you can starve yourself until you die. And I've had shroom trips where I had like this one really big fat one, and holy fuck. I Up until this point, I thought visuals were a myth. Like, I thought that was just like whenever they did visuals and stuff on TV, I thought that that was just like all metaphor. And while it wasn't like that scene in Beavis and Butthead Do America or anything, like, I was talking to a guy and like 80 lines of skin go off of his face, and then after I had all these crazy ass scary fucking hallucinations, I believed that I had been sex trafficked, and I locked myself in the bathroom. Thank fuck I hid my phone. I would have called the cops. It would have been really bad. Always hide your phone. Always, no matter what, if you take nothing else from this video, if you are this far into the video, hide your fucking phone. Every time you do drugs. Benzos are the worst, life-ruining ones, but they're really fun. Anything could fuck up your life, probably. You're taking a gamble with anything. We're all gonna die and nothing matters. I mean, I guess that's all I gotta say about that. I'm sorry that this is a very anticlimactic, very stupid, very lame, very poorly researched video, as they all are. I am a disappointment to my family and to humanity. And,